Welcome to Yellowstone National Park's historic Old Faithful Lodge. Since 1980, the summer residence of Carl Sheehan's Firehole Pottery. Every summer, thousands upon thousands of visitors to the park witness creativity in action as Carl works his magic at the potter's wheel, producing his distinctly Western version of stoneware pottery. Let's follow along as he takes us through the process of transforming a lump of clay into a thing of beauty on the potter's wheel. As in ancient times, the potter still begins by wedging or kneading the clay. This removes air pockets and creates a uniform consistency. Carl takes the freshly wedged ball of clay and briskly throws it onto the center of the potter's wheel, on which a canvas disc called a bat has previously been attached. Centering the clay on the wheel is crucial to the process. If the clay is not centered, all other efforts will be in vain. Once centered and running true, the clay mound can be opened and the forming of the basic shape begun. Drawing methodically from the base, the potter's fingers stretch and thin the walls of the clay cylinder with each pull. Each time the potter's hands touch the clay responds, and the pot slowly takes shape. Using wooden ribs and other tools, the final shape is revealed and detailed banding is added to the rim and the foot of the pot. Now, if the pot is to be a pitcher, before it's removed from the wheel, the lip of the pot is carefully altered to form the pouring spout. A handle will be added later when the pot is dried enough to hold its shape. Following a day or two of air drying, the potter's work is ready for the first of 2 trips to the kiln. The first is called the bisque firing. Pots are carefully stacked into an electric kiln and slowly heated over the course of 8 hours to a temperature of 1800 degrees Fahrenheit. The following day, the potter removes the pots for the next stage. Carl signs and dates each of his works with a permanent solution of iron oxide. Nothing brings a pot more to life than the skillful application of glaze. Carl, in a process developed for more than 20 years, uses a combination of dipping and trailing various glazes over the bisque pots to create an impressionistic landscape pattern, which becomes a permanent part of the clay during the final stage. Using a gas-fired kiln of his own design, Carl then loads the pots for their final transformation. Each piece must be placed as close together as possible without touching. Carl's kiln can accommodate approximately 200 pots per firing. To achieve the best results, the gas kiln is fired over a period of 8 to 10 hours to a temperature of 2,400 degrees Fahrenheit, with careful monitoring throughout absolutely crucial. The temperature must rise at a certain rate, and the atmosphere within the kiln must remain within exacting limits. Carl checks on the firing's process by looking through small holes in the door in the kiln. Now, toward the very end of the firing, Carl adjusts the atmosphere inside the kiln to produce a smoky condition called reduction. This creates the unusual colors that make Carl's work so distinctive from other artists working in clay. Nevertheless, each firing is unique, and much of the excitement surrounding the process is the unpredictability and often stunning surprises produced by the flames. After a day of cooling, the completed pottery is unloaded, sanded, and sorted to be priced and placed in the shop for sale at the Old Faithful Lodge. Carl's finely crafted stoneware pottery is durable, food safe, and dishwasher safe. His distinctive pottery is found in fine collections around the world. These one-of-a-kind pieces, crafted on location, offer the visitor a keepsake as unique and memorable as Yellowstone National Park itself.
Out of my hands into yours.